the subordinate, okay, subordinators or coordinators. Subordinators and coordinators. Ammar.
The fanboys and I saw Bob
Yeah, give an example for one of the fanboys.
for a Norbert or Yatsu.
Great, thank you, Khalid.
Yes.
Give one example of the subordinators.
When.
Okay, thank you, ya Khalid. Layla, give another example of the subordinator.
Then
Okay, thank you. Yalla ya Abdurrahman. Yes, thank you, Abdurrahman. Hala. Subordinator.
Yes.
Give one subordinator.
Subordinator.
Yes. An example of the subordinating conjunctions.
Because.
Okay, correct. Thank you, Hala. Mariam, give one more.
of subordinators.
Yes.
Therefore,
Okay, thank you. Lower your hands. You see my screen?
no.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
yes or yeah. Okay, yes, nice. So as you see on the screen today, we're gonna study the simple, the compound, and the complex sentences. What matters to me is how to use these sentences in your writing. So give a great care to today's lesson that you know how to use these kinds of sentences. As all of you knows what is a clause, what do you mean by the word a clause? Yalla hala, you know what do you mean by a clause?
Close.
Yes, CLA, the word on the screen.
Close means like to
Okay,
Close means to like just like
okay, hala. Thank
wrap
you. Let's
something up.
yeah, thank you. Uh, Ammar, you raised your hand.
Sentence.
Say again.
A sentence.
Yeah, great, ya Ammar. Thank you. Simply, ya shabab, clause means a sentence. Any sentence you write is named as a clause. Okay, that's nice. So, what is a clause? Easily, it's a sentence. So, a clause is what, ya shabab? A clause
Sentence.
is, yeah, a clause is a sentence.
Sentence.
Yeah, okay. Like what a sentence? Like I went to school. I studied my homework. Any sentence must consist of two main parts. Any sentence must consist of what? Two main parts. What are they? I mean, two main words. Word number one is the subject, and number two is a verb. Lower your hands, please. So, any sentence must include one of these two elements, either a subject or a verb. So, if I said we slept, this is a sentence, this is a clause because it consists of subject, verb. If I said they left, so this is also a clause because there is a subject, there is a verb. All the other parts of a sentence, like the object, prepositions, adjectives, adverbs, depend on the structure of the sentence and the type of the verb. But basically, any sentence should consist of subject and a verb. Okay, the next part. So now we learned what is a clause. Okay, a clause is a group of words that contain a verb and a subject. There are two types of clauses. What are they? We must know before we study the kinds of sentences to know that we have dependent and independent. What do we mean by dependent and independent clauses? Again, what do we mean by dependent and independent? Who can remind me with what?
Teacher.
Yes?
I can't see. I only see simple, complex, and compound sentences. I can't see another slides.
All of you or only you?
Yes,
No,
even
it's
me.
just simple, complex, and compound sentences.
Ah, this is only
But I
what you
only see simple compound and
okay. Okay. Give me just a moment. Now I stopped sharing the screen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to share the screen again. So what we stopped at, that we have two different kinds of sentences, dependent and independent. Okay? Okay, read يا عمار.
An independent clause is the key part of a sentence. Every sentence has a main independent. A main clause can form a complete sentence. It makes
Okay.
sense on its own.
Yeah, look at this part. This is very important part. Any sentence we write must what? Must make sense on its own. What do you mean by it must make sense on its own? It means the sentence doesn't need another sentence. Another sentence. Like what? Like, for example, if I said, I went to school, this is a complete sentence or no? Yes, this is a complete sentence. Does this sentence needs another part to understand its meaning? No. I went to school. This is full meaning. Mute your mic. Full meaning. Okay, this is a full meaning. Another example. If I said they finished their homework. They finished their homework. Hala, is this sentence a full meaning?
No.
Does it need another sentence to complete the meaning?
No.
So it's full sentence or no? Full meaning or
Yes.
no? It's full
Yes.
meaning. Okay, thank you. Mariam,
Yes.
if I wrote this sentence, Dad phoned me yesterday. This is a full meaning?
Yes.
Great, ya Mariam. Thank you, Abdurrahman.
Yes, teacher.
If I said, Mom visited my uncle, this is a full meaning?
Yes.
Okay, Abdurrahman. Thank you. Rudaina, if I said, if you visited me, or after you visited me, or because I was hungry. يلا يا مريم. Or who I asked? Rudaina. The first sentence يا Rudaina here. If you visited me, does this sentence needs another sentence to complete the meaning?
Yes.
Exactly. It means this sentence is not independent clause. Right? Why? Because it needs another sentence to complete the meaning.
Yes.
Layla. Sentence number 2, ya Layla. After you visit me or after you visited me.
Yes.
This is what?
Uh,
Is it does it give a full meaning?
no.
Exactly. Does it need another sentence to complete the meaning?
Yes.
It means it is not independent, and this is not independent. Okay, Khalid.
Yes.
What about number 3 here? Because I was hungry. This is a complete meaning?
No.
Exactly. Does it need another sentence to complete the meaning?
Yes.
Okay, it means it's not an independent clause. So we can decide here, Ya Ammar, that this group of sentences here are independent clauses. Am I right?
Mr. What is the meaning of phone?
Ammar, you don't hear me?
Mr. I hear you.
Okay, I asked a question. Am I right when I say this group of sentences are independent clauses?
Yes,
Why?
because they don't need another clause.
Ex
They have
e-
their own meaning. It makes sense on its own.
Excellent. They make sense on its own. Great, Ya Ammar.
Can I ask a
Yeah.
question?
Yes, sure.
What is the meaning of that phone me yesterday? What is the meaning of phone?
Phone means called. Make a call on your phone. Phone is used as a verb and used as a noun. Okay, mute your mic, please. Khalid, Khalid, if I
Yes.
said this group of sentences are independent clauses, this is correct?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, the sentences on the right side, I mean, this part.
Yes. Yes. No.
They are independent?
No. They're not independent.
Excellent. Why?
Because 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 this sentence not have a complete part or
Yeah,
a
complete meaning.
complete meaning.
Nice, great, because these sentences don't give a complete meaning. What if the sentence doesn't give a complete meaning? We name it as dependent clause. What we name it? Dependent clause. Mariam, read.
A dependent clause gives us more information about the main clause. If we remove the main clause, a dependent clause would not make sense on its own.
Yes,
That's a full sentence.
yeah, the dependent clause does not give a complete meaning on its own. It is not a full sentence. It needs another sentence to complete the meaning. Okay? Easily, the subordinators. Look at this rule. Rule for a dependent clause. Easily, how could you identify that this clause is dependent clause? Rule. Subordinating conjunction or subordinator plus a sentence equals what? Dependent. So simply any sentence that comes directly after a subordinator, the sentence becomes what? Ya hala. Any sentence that comes after a dependent clause, it's what?
It's a
Eh,
subordinate.
sorry, any sentence comes after a subordinator is considered as what?
Dependent clause.
Excellent, ya hala. Thank you. Okay, all right. So now, ya Rodina,
Yes.
could you explain what do we mean by dependent clause? Rodina?
Clause means a subordinated sentence like
A subordinating conjunction comes before the sentence, right?
yes.
Nice. Thank you, Layla. What do we mean by independent clause?
It's a sentence that it have a full meaning.
Okay,
Entirely
yeah,
another.
thank you, Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman,
Yes,
hello,
teacher.
yeah. Can you give me an example of this kind of sentence that starts with a subordinator before the sentence?
Subordinator. While we was eating.
Excellent. While we were, not was. While we were eating, my dad entered the room.
The room.
Yes, nice. Thank you. So, yeah, Ammar.
Mr. And the subordinating sentence on its own doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, Ammar, my question to you now is, what do you think of this sentence? Is it dependent or independent?
While we were eating is
No, while we were eating. This is what?
while we were eating dependent.
Excellent. The sentence is what? Dependent. We name it also as subordinate
Okay.
because of the subordinating conjunction here. So we name it as subordinate or dependent. Thank you, Khalid. Khalid,
Yes.
what about the second sentence? Is it dependent or independent?
Independent.
Yes, independent. Thank you. Amar, do you have a question?
Oh, I forgot to lower my hand.
Yes. So this confuses me. Please be aware of that.
Okay.
Great. Now we need to identify the different kinds of sentences. The different kinds of sentence. We will study 3 different kinds of sentences. The first one is a simple sentence. A simple what? Sentence. What do we mean by a simple sentence? Easily, it means one clause. It's what يا شباب? One clause.
One close.
This clause must be independent to give the full meaning. Okay? Independent clause. All right. Any clause we said must consist of subject and a verb. So if I said, we slept, this is simple sentence. If we said, yesterday, we slept in the hotel, the sentence still independent clause, and it's still simple because it's one sentence, one clause with one subject and one verb. Here is the subject, here is the verb. If I said yesterday we slept in the hotel beside our house, the sentence is still one clause with one subject and one verb, so it is still a simple sentence. So, yeah, Layla, what is a simple sentence?
It's a sentence that it have only one clause.
Exactly, one clause. Thank you. Rodina,
I have a question.
yes,
Yes.
Is it hotel or hotel?
say again.
Is it hotel or hotel?
No, hotel. يلا يا رودينا.
Yes, Mr.
Give an example of a simple sentence.
Simple sentence. I ate my breakfast.
Okay, nice, great, and thank you. This is only one sentence. Don't forget that it's what? One sentence. Rule number 2. We have a compound sentence. What is a compound sentence? It is one simple sentence plus another simple sentence. So we have two simple sentences connected together. Two sentences linked by the fanboys. What are the connectives here? The fanboys. So if I have two sentences connected by the fanboys, the sentence here is compound sentence. Like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Let's read this example. Dad came late, comma, but mom came earlier. Okay, where is the fanboys here? But this is independent sentence and this is independent sentence. So one here simple and one here simple connected by the word but. So the type of sentence here is a compound sentence. Okay? Yes, ya Layla?
I want to answer.
Okay. Another sentence. If I said, I was late, comma, so my mom shouted at me. Shouted at me. Where is the fanboys here? The fanboys is the word so. Take care of the punctuation of the compound sentence. Who can tell me how we punctuate the compound sentence? According to the two examples on the board. Hala. Hala,
Yes, Mr.
how I punctuated the sentence here?
I joined two sentences together using the subordinating.
Where is the subord? It is not subordinating, ya Hala. Where is the subordinator, ya Hala?
I used
Hala,
the reason.
you said linked the two sentences by a subordinator. Did I say subordinator or I said fanboys? What I said?
We said about the fanboys.
The fanboys are coordinators, not subordinators. Thank you. Rodaina,
Yes, Mr.
could you explain the sentence on the board? I was late, comma, so my mom shouted at me. How I punctuated the sentence?
I con coordinating conjunctions like
I
to.
I used one of the coordinating conjunctions which is so, right?
That's in fanboys.
The fanboys. Okay, my question is about the punctuation. What I mean by the punctuation is the use of the comma here
And
and the use of the comma here.
to
What you,
separate the sentence.
sorry,
To separate the sentence.
again?
To separate the sentence.
Yes,
I
thank you.
don't understand this part.
Thank you.
I don't understand this part.
Okay, again, I didn't finish it by the way.
Okay.
I asked where I used the comma before but.
Before the conjunction.
Yes, and in sentence number 2, where do I use the comma before the word? So it means to
Separate the sentence.
punctuate the compound sentence, use the comma before the fanboys. Where should I use the comma, ya Ammar?
For the fanboys.
Yes, it means, let's delete this part first. It means if I said in the sentence, and I'll use the comma before, and here the sentence, and here the sentence. Use the comma before but, and here's sentence number 2. This is sentence number 1, comma, so the second sentence. Here, comma, or the second sentence, comma, yet, and the second sentence. So the rule, what? Yalla ya Maryam, what is the rule here again? Use the comma where?
Using the comma before the conjunction.
What kind of conjunction exactly?
Coordinating to fanboys.
Yeah, the coordinating and the fanboys. Okay, so the rule again, use the comma
Use
before.
the comma before the fanboys.
Yeah, before the fanboys. Don't forget this rule, please. Now we studied 2 different kinds of sentences, simple and compound sentence. Yalla, yeah. Abdurrahman, give an example of a simple sentence.
I was walking in the park.
Thank you. Layla, give an example of a simple sentence.
I met my friend.
Thank you. Ammar, give an example of a compound sentence.
For compound sentence.
Yeah,
I eat pizza and pasta.
thank you. No, this is not 2 sentences. This is still simple. And pizza. We said that to say this is a clause, it must contain subject and a verb. The second part after and doesn't contain subject and verb. After and, you must say a complete sentence, a new sentence. You got what I meant?
Yes.
Give an example now.
I was late, but
Another sentence, full sentence.
eh,
Hmm?
I,
Sorry? Hi, Ammar, what you said?
I was late for school, so I stayed home.
Ah, yes, this is excellent now. Yalla ya hala. Give an example of a compound sentence.
I woke up late, but the school bus was late.
Nice, thank you. Mariam, the last one. Give a final example of a compound sentence. Hala. No. I said Mariam, right?
Yes.
Yalla, Mariam. Give an example of.
I studied
Yes.
for exams, so I got good marks.
Excellent. Thank you. That's nice. The final rule is the complex sentence. In the compound sentence, we used the coordinators. So logically, in the complex sentence, we will use what? The subordinators. Subordinators. So what kind of conjunctions will we use here? The subordinators. Yes, exactly. Any sentence that consists of two clauses, one of them is subordinate, or one of them is dependent, or one of them contains a subordinating conjunction, is a complex sentence. So if I said, when we were at school, we were angry. This sentence on the screen consists of two main parts. The first sentence with the subordinating conjunction. So this is dependent clause. Comma, we were angry. This is an independent clause. Okay, so what is the complex sentence? It's a sentence consists of a dependent clause, which includes a subordinating conjunction and another independent clause. Another sentence. If I said, I will remind you. I will remind you if you forget. I will remind you this is an independent clause. And the second part, if you forget, if is one of the subordinators. And the second sentence is a dependent clause. So I'll remind you if you forget. It's also a complex sentence. So how do I form a complex sentence? By using one dependent plus one independent. How can I link the sentence together? By the subordinating conjunctions. This is a complex sentence. Look at the punctuation here. Please take care of how do I punctuate the complex sentence. When here in the beginning, it means the dependent clause is the first sentence. Whenever the dependent clause is the first sentence, use a comma in the middle. But if the dependent clause is the second sentence, we do not need a comma. The rule again. If the dependent clause is sentence number 1, always follow it by a comma, then the independent clause. But what if I began with the independent clause, then write the dependent without comma. Without comma. Look at these two examples. If I said, if you help me, now I started with dependent as sentence number 1 or no? Yes, because if you help me is a dependent clause. It's a subordinate clause. So as long as I started with the dependent, always use what in the middle? Comma.
Comma.
If you help me, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. What if we started with the independent clause? So I'll be happy if you help me. We need a comma before F here? Yes or no?
No.
No. So delete the comma which is in the middle. Why? Because the subordinate clause is not the first sentence. So the rule, use a comma in the middle if the dependent clause is the first sentence. Is the first what? Is the first sentence. Great. I hope this part is pretty clear to all of you. Is it clear? Any question about this part before we go to the next part?
Mister, I have a
No.
question.
Yes, you have a question. Okay, what's your question?
And if the dependent clause came first, you'll put a comma. And if the independent clause came first, you'll not put a comma.
If you again say your question again.
If the dependent clause came first, you'll put a comma.
Yes.
If the independent clause came
Came
first,
first, no comma. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This what I said, what I explained, and what I meant. Okay, great. Give me a moment. I'm going to share a file to answer together. You see now the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I
all
do.
right. Great. Ammar,
yes,
answer sentence number 1. Tell me if it's simple, compound, or complex.
eh,
Quickly, please.
complex.
Ammar, you don't see the screen?
It's a complex, Mister.
Great. Complex, correct.
So that starts with when.
It's complex sentence. Okay, يلا يا Khalid, the second sentence.
I take my time to read and answer the question.
Hmm.
Compound.
Say again.
Simple.
Yes, all right. This sentence needs a subject here, and I answered the question. So if I used I here, it will be compound sentence. All right, thank you. يلا يا ليلى. 3.
I want to know how to punctuate my sentence correctly because I want to do well in high school.
Mhm.
It's complex.
Yeah, all right. Rodina,
Yes.
next.
I understand that the high school is one of the best schools in the state of London. This is one example.
Say again. What's your
Sample,
answer?
sample,
What's your... This is what?
sample.
Why? Here is a sentence. I understand. Subject, verb. Here is that. Subordinator.
Yes,
This is a new sentence. So it's what?
it's complex.
Yes, all right. يلا يا رودينا.
Okay. I love science because Mr. and Sun is my favorite teacher. It's complex because we have to go
It's what?
complex.
It is?
Complex.
All right. Thank you, Rodina. Hala.
Yes.
Number 6.
Carson Middle School is a wonderful school, and I am so glad I am a student here. It's compound.
Thank you, ya Hala. Abdurrahman.
Yes, teacher.
Next
I
question.
wish we had 3 days weekend and never received homework. Compound.
Okay. We always had. Where is the connective? Ah, yes, and. And we never received our homework. This is what? Compound. يلا يا مريم, the last question.
Yes. I'm so
8.
excited. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving because I love being with my family.
Yes,
It's
this is what?
complex.
Complex. Excellent. Yeah, Mariam. Thank you. Now, you remember the same quizzes game we did last time? You remember join
Yes.
myquiz.com.
Yes.
Quickly, I'm going to display the code on the screen.
Okay.
Yalla, join my quiz. Right.
Mister,
In
on
Google.
Google or on Google Chrome?
No, Google or Google Chrome, anywhere. Join myquiz.com.
I joined it. Now I need the password.
Yes.
Yeah,
even
on
me.
the it
I
will
joined.
appear. It will appear on the screen in a moment. You see now the screen? Here is the link.
Yes.
And the
Join my,
password
and this is the password 206202. Start. Join quickly, please.
do I need to
Yes,
choose a power?
we will start now. We have Layla, Ammar, Khalid, Abdulrahman, Mariam, Rudayna, Hala. Excellent. We will start now. Please mute your mics.
Teacher, he says that I'm done.
He says what?
Teacher,
I'm done and he stopped.
You finished already?
Yes.
Great, nice. Thank you.
Mister, I finished.
Great. I have Layla or Rodina finished. وخالد, I guess, still answering.
I mean number 7.
Okay, we're waiting for others, so please mute your mics.
Shall I finish?
Okay, great.
Teacher,
Yes,
I get 2 answers wrong only.
you got 2 wrong answers.
Yes.
Okay,
Teacher, I didn't got a wrong answer.
wish you the full mark next time.
Mister, I didn't get anything wrong.
Even me.
I got only one mistake. Sir, I got one mistake, but they kept striking me, so I didn't get a lot of points. Mister,
Yes?
I got only one mistake, but they kept me, so I got only so I got so I didn't get a lot of points.
Okay,
Mister,
great. Oh,
I finished, and he said
time is
now
over. Yes, time is over. Rodina, Layla number 1, Rodina number 2, Mariam number 3. Okay, nice. Let's see the others. All of you are done?
Yes.
Great. Yes, nice. Khalid wa Ammar. Okay, it seems that some of you do have some problems with the questions. Just a moment.
I don't have a problem.
Okay, give me a moment.
Some people struck me, so I didn't get a lot of points.
Ammar got 1 wrong. Khalid got 2 wrong. Abdurrahman 3 mistakes. Hala 5 incorrect questions. Why ya Hala? Okay. Anyway, let's go back here to check what are the questions that you do have problems with. I'm not sure if this is the same questions. Are these the same questions of the quiz?
Yes.
Okay, so look here at the sentences. Let's quickly decide together if there is any problem with the answers. Ammar, read number 1 quickly, please, with the answer.
Then we have to go to bed.
This is complex. Yeah, this is correct. Very clear that it's complex because, hi Ammar, because of what?
Because when
Yeah, because of when, one of the subordinators. Thank you. Number 2, يلا يا خالد.
Jennifer liked William's friend, and she also liked his cousin.
Okay, this is compound because the sentence consists of one of the coordinators.
Yes.
Number 3, يلا يا ليلى.
Yes, the big brown dog ran after the blue and red ball.
This is
It's
very clear that
simple.
it's, yeah, this is very clear that it's a simple sentence.
Mm.
Because,
But teacher, I
don't,
have a question.
yes, and here is not the coordinating conjunction. Why? Because there must be a verb here. There must be a verb and the subject to be a new sentence. Yes,
But
what's your
teacher,
question?
after is from the after.
The fanboys. Sorry, after the subordinators.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Why it's not compound?
Which one? This one?
Yes, number 3.
This is not a linking word. This is the verb is ran after. After is a subordinating conjunction when it means not before. After. You will have before and after. Okay? But after here, ran after something, it means follow it. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Okay. Like this sentence. After in sentence number 4 here. This is a linking word.
Yes,
It-
but after is complex.
Yeah, exactly. So
Why it's complex?
number 4 is complex, but number 3 is not complex because after here is not the linking word. The word after here, to be a linking word, number 1, it must be followed by a sentence, subject and verb. Number 2, its meaning should be the opposite of before, but after here doesn't mean the opposite of before. After here is a preposition. It's not a conjunction, it's a preposition. We can use after as a preposition and as a conjunction. After here is not a conjunction. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Number 4. يلا يا رودينا. رودينا read.
What?
Did you read a question here?
No.
Okay, read the sentence now, James.
The teacher and the principal meet in the hill near the library. It's simple because there's no compound, there's no coordinating conjunction and
Yes, and
conjunction.
subordinating conjunction.
Yes.
Excellent. Yes, thank you. Hala. Hala.
Yes. Yes.
Next, number 6.
Many brave soldiers fought in the war. They received medals.
This is what?
It's compound.
Why?
Teacher, I didn't answer.
Because of what?
Because the dependent came before the independent.
Because where is the conjunction here?
And
Okay, coordinating conjunction, right?
yes.
Thank you, Abdurrahman.
Yes,
Abdurrahman, number
The
7.
drum played a long time, but the piano player stopped early.
The
Compound.
sentence is why?
Because there are fanboys.
Exactly, which is but. Mariam, number 8.
Before the queen rode in the parade, he gave a speech.
The sentence
complex.
is because.
Complex because it's complex because the dependent sentence came first and there's no fanboy.
Well, where is the conjunction?
Conjunction is before.
Coordinating conjunction or subordinating conjunction?
Yeah, there is no. There's
The word before here is a coordinating or subordinating?
subordinating.
Yes, excellent. Thank you. Ammar, 9.
Yes, honest.
9.
After midnight, the employees will stock the store's shelves.
Yeah, this is what?
Because after.
Yeah, thank you. The last question, yeah, Khalid.
Yes.
She dropped.
She dropped the pen and the plate, but she held onto the spoon.
This is what?
This is compound because
Yes.
the fanboys after the comment. But
Yeah, which is but. Okay, all right. So thank you, everybody. I hope now that all of you already understood the difference between simple, compound, and complex. What is the subordinating conjunction and what is the coordinating conjunction? Do you have any question?
No.
All right. Nice.
no.
Nice.
No.
We will leave now and meet you next time, inshallah.
The teacher.
Yeah. Yes.
The class finished?
And the reading.
Yeah.
And the reading.
What about reading?
we
No,
not
no,
take-
no. No, this is the part by which we'll complete the last session. So this session and the last session are only one session. Okay, because last session we didn't complete.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so next time, inshallah, we'll start a new lesson.
Okay.
Goodbye.